October 16th of 2017 was my 1-year anniversary being on hormones. I had my application at home. I had it all filled out. It took 3 months to get all the letters. Once they got it at the clinic in Montreal and everything was approved, they gave me like 82 days to get ready for my surgery. And I'll tell you right now, it's the quickest 82 days of my life. It went by like that. And here I am. I only have 2 more days until my surgery.
Gentlemen, on behalf of Captain Mark Civilian, First Officer Mark in Puerto Rican, myself, Michelle.
I don't think anything's going to change after my surgery. Nothing at all. It's not really going to make any difference to anybody or anything except for me.
An hour and 5 minutes, and a flight plan altitude of 34,000 feet.
I'm going to finally feel at peace with what I know I've always been in my head, and my body's gonna match up with that. My body's been out of alignment my whole life, and it's gonna bring everything into alignment for me. And like, I'm really hoping, I'm not hoping, I know it's going to take a big part of my dysphoria that I've experienced my whole life. It's gonna take it away. 2016, the middle of August, I was sitting at my house by myself. I don't know why it was that night or what happened or what made me do it, but I just simply could not take it anymore. I had antidepressants here, and I had painkillers from when I had an operation, and I went and collected them all up through the house. I brought them to the kitchen, and I don't know how long I sat at my kitchen table, but I had those pills. I had those pills in my hand many times, and I almost took them. I laid on the floor and cried and cried and cried, and went all these different scenarios went through my head about what it was going to be like starting to transition, and how hard it was going to be, and how ugly I was going to be, and I'm going to be bald for the rest of my life. I'm going to sound like a boy for the rest of my life. But I made the decision to start to transition. I picked myself up off the floor. I put the pills away. And I immediately sat down and started writing a letter to all the people in my life that I care about, to tell them that I was going to start transitioning. I was driving home from work in the afternoon. I saw the number come up, Montreal. I answered the phone, and she told me who she was. She told me what she was calling about, and I just, like, it was surreal. I had to pull over on the highway because I was talking to her, and I almost drove off the highway. I pulled over on the highway, and I was just, like, kind of really giddy and giggling, and she told me the date, and I was like, whoa, October the 1st, that's not even 3 months away. And I was really giddy. I was excited. It's something that I've been anticipating and looking forward to my whole life. And the woman that I spoke to on the phone, I can't remember her name, but she was like, from her tone of voice and the way that she was talking to me, that she was like equally as happy as I was. It was amazing. It was amazing. I think people react to transgender people in society and are rude to them. They don't understand being transgender. They're like scared. And I've had conversations with people multiple times, a lot of times, where they're saying, oh, I don't get it, I don't understand. And my response to that is, well, hey, welcome to the club, because neither do I. I didn't choose to be transgender, it's just who I am. I don't understand it either. So you know what? Let's stop trying to figure it out or understand it, and just accept it for what it is. I am what I am who I am. I don't understand it, but it is what it is. One of my girlfriends that I told her, I said, I don't want to tell a lot of people. I don't want to because it's personal or private, but I'm having a really hard time not telling people. And she equated it to a woman being pregnant and trying not to tell people she's pregnant. A lot of people have asked me questions about like sexual function and being orgasmic and stuff like that after my surgery. Frankly, I'm not concerned about that. I'm not concerned about what's gonna happen with my, as far as sex goes. That's the furthest thing from my mind. Yeah, if I'm able to have an orgasm after I have my surgery, great. Losing the ability to have an orgasm pales in comparison to the benefits of me being, not seeing something that I know is not supposed to be there. The only place I really held back from telling people was at work. Last Thursday, I got a telephone call from somebody at work, and they told me that they had heard through the grapevine at work that I was going to Montreal to get a vagina. So everybody at work knows now, and it's like, okay, well, whatever. When I first started going to work as Paula, there's very few people in my department that I have like interpersonal relationships with or even talk to at work. And one guy that I really hit it off that I worked with from day one was Jerry. And when Jerry came to the rink one day for the first time to see me as Paula, I was sitting at the desk. He opened the door. He didn't make eye contact with me at all. He grabbed the sheets of paper off of the desk, turned around, and walked out of the office without saying one word to me. When he came back the next week, I had a sneaky suspicion that the same type of scenario was going to transpire. I said something like, "You're not really going to do this." Like twice, I think I said maybe, like, "No, you're not really going to do this." And he was like, "This is weird. I'm uncomfortable. It's like, I don't even know what to say to you, Paul." And I was like, "Well, you know what? You just crossed the threshold because you're talking to me." If you're transgender and you're still hiding from your reality and you're not living your true self, there's ups and there's downs, but there's way more ups. I know there's transgender people that see me going, see me in my day-to-day life and doing what I do, and say to themselves, "Well, I can't do that. I can't do that because I said it to myself for years." Well, yeah, you can. You weren't born to be a hateful person. You weren't born with your birthright as hate. Your birthright when you're born, all you are is pure love. You're a blank slate.
My name is Karina Millers.
Keep trying to make me hate, because you're not going to do it to me. The more you want to hate me, or the more hate that you and fear that you hurl at me, it's just going to make me want to put more love into the world and love those haters even more. It's not easy, it's hard, but it's worth it in the end.